So, this is the Halloween, or the Valentine's event. No, there's a expand coral instead of the theme this year, apparently. And, that's right, Parker. This is kind of loud. So it seems like you send out this platypus, and it gets stuff every 3 hours. So, this is me being cynical, but it seems like they got tired of us stockpiling the event currency, and so they want us to wait or spend pearls, you know, so they get more money. And I really hope we get more than one fish every 3 hours, because that would be really annoying. And if you pay, you can pay $10 to get one that only takes an hour. Like, that seems I always avoid the not purchases anyway, but that's kind of so yeah, I'm not entirely sure how, like, how do the seeds work. Level veteran requires platypus expedition level veteran. So does he upgrade? Does novice platypus upgrade and you get additional seed units? I don't... Is there an explanation for this nonsense? Limited platypus. Limited Valentines. And I don't think I can get more than one platypus. So, I guess the platypus upgrades. I don't know exactly what that means. So is there an... There probably isn't. Yeah, there's nothing new in here, because they put it in the event tab. I don't think they usually do that, do they? I'm just checking for anything new. I assume there isn't other than the event itself, but roses are just the event currency for this event, and you pay the platypus 100 roses to go explore, I guess. So this seems like it'll be very easy on the currency requirement, but extremely long on the waiting requirement, which is unfortunate. Like, this seems like that Christmas event where you just kind of... Oops, I did not mean to make that fish. The thing where you had to wait and, like, open 3 presents every day, I didn't actually think that was very fun. Hello? What are you doing? Parker's attacking me. He's clawing things. So there's no theme items, which is weird. And they said that you could get an old fish. They did say that it was possible to get the old Valentine's Day fish. I do not see a method by which you can do that. This poor reef looks very pathetic at level 1, but I'm sure it's very neat when we finish it. It is such a shame that I can't see the reef 99% of the time because it's over in the expand region. I don't know why they don't let you just build here in the frontal region. I like that they tried something different, but I'm not sure I like this event. It seems designed to take a lot of time. I mean, you know, I'm just starting it, so maybe veteran platypus brings a lot of seeds and it's not a problem after all. But I have to be suspicious. How is the stream quality, by the way? I'm streaming at half of a megabyte, or megabit, which is 1/8 of a megabyte. I'm streaming at, this is genuinely radio quality. Like, you could probably transmit this stream over an FM radio. Minor exaggeration, but it's bad. It's bad enough that I can't watch my own stream because I don't want to mess it up. Because Mediacom is terrible. Ugh, never mind. It's okay. Really? I guess this game doesn't have a lot of motion. That's the one saving grace. Yeah, a little blurry is... That's the best it's gonna be, unfortunately. Hopefully, if you can read the text. I mean, you can't... Oh, thanks, Anisha. Fish, indeed. The bitrate dropped the moment I got that. I hope you heard that. The bitrate died in celebration of this. Oh, went to 0. Amazing, amazing. And the MediaCom, incredible service. I'm genuinely, I'm gonna lower my service to the lowest tier until they fix this. Which, I mean, is hopefully less than a month, which is my payment cycle, but still. See you, Sigils. Yeah, I don't know what to think about this event. I think it's neat that they tried something different, and I hope I'm wrong. One other thing I'm wondering is one of these, like... So there's like these dots on the Batwing Sea Slug. Can I only get X number of Batwing Sea Slug? Because one of my favorite things to do with events is, like, I'll have a favorite fish, like the snowflake thing here. And I'll be like, hey, I want to make like 15 of these. So I made 15 of these. And I don't know if I can do that with this event. So that's just a regular mystery chest. Hello. Would you please get your tail out of my face, sir? Yeah, see, this is just kind of nothing to do but wait after you send out the thing for 3 hours. I was hoping I would be buying all of these fish and like showing off all the new stuff and be like, hey, this is really cool. And I'm like, oh, the game is just like, no, you wait for 3 hours. That is, sorry. It's okay to be disappointed because I am disappointed. I thought this would be different. Like, well, I thought it would be like every other event, which it's neat to try different things, but I like what Christmas event did. So the Christmas event did a normal event plus extra stuff. This is like extra stuff instead of the regular event, which I'm not sure I approve of. So yeah, let me take out all my old Valentine's Day fish though. I do like that they're real fish though. That is a very nice change. Because we've been very limited on the real fish, and I guess they ran out of Valentine's fish things, because I mean, well, what do you do with Valentine's? You have hearts, you have like chocolate and roses, that's about it. But Parker, just please, would you please sit? Do not kiss. Do not kiss the microphone, please. If you feel kissed, Parker has kissed the microphone and knocked it over. Thank you. Would you please not kiss the microphone? Please. No, I actually have mega high latency. I have maximum latency on because my internet service is garbage. Oh, fucking microphone. Hold on. I don't know why that keeps doing that. My bitrate genuinely cannot get particularly much lower than this. I'm gonna lower it a little bit more. But yeah, that's just my internet provider. I can't do anything. This is the maximum latency. This is the best the stream can possibly be. I'm getting 0 kilobytes per second sometimes. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. I have told MediaCom to suck less. They have refused. Coral Reef Fish Maximum Creation. What does that mean? Exploration Platypus Level Master. Platypus will bring back the 2017 fish? Oh! Alright. Huh. 3 hours. Yeah, I'm sure it just means 3 hours, like, server time. So you can't cheat. I'm sure you can leave the game. They never... Other than, like, one fish, the convict, tang, or whatever, you can always leave. Ugh. So do we know... Oh, let me check if there are hidden fish. So... Oh! There... I don't think there are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, those are just the ones that are shown. Well, I guess I can show you them from here. So let me show you the graphics. Pair of pygmy right whales. I knew the right whales were coming. I didn't think there would be an event, but they had... The thing is, the whale from last event is a right whale. This bad boy here is a right whale, and we don't have a right whale, so I was like, hey, we gotta get a right whale eventually, right? And so we did. Though this is a different kind of right whale, though it's... I mean, maybe it's just because it's not a frosty boy. But yeah, this is the Nimble, that's the in-app purchase fish. Apparently we only get one platypus. Did you know there are platypus truthers? There are people that do not think platypi are real things. It's amazing. There was some guy on the internet with a swastika for an avatar, big surprise, who was arguing that the platypus thing, it's just a bill sewn on like a groundhog or something. Platypus truthers. The internet never ceases to amaze me. Aw, mimic octopus! I love these dudes! So, that's awesome. And does he... Oh, he even does the octopus thing? Whatever you call that, the camouflage. So I'm excited for this dude. But yeah, there's only... there's only 8 fish, 7 if you don't count the premium fish. So it's like a mini event, but with fish from last year. I do like some more sea slugs. That is nice. I'm a big fan of the sea slugs. I'm not sure. Do sea slugs like swim around? Or do they just like, I figured they just kind of slink around like a loaf on the sea floor. Maroon Clownfish, kinda, I mean, it's Valentine's colored, but kinda boring for an event fish, honestly. We have like 18,000 different clownfishes. Pair of knobby seahorses. That sounds inappropriate. You knobby seahorse. Yeah, that's cute. So I'm surprised no kissing fish though. I mean, these are kissing fish-ish, but I mean, there's kissing fish that are, you know, a real thing. But this bad boy, I like him with his little claws. They made a Pokemon after this guy. It's not a really particularly great one, but it was a neat idea. Yeah, I'll upload the local copy. I don't think you can hear me because my bitrate is 11. It's 11 bits. But yeah. It is, they do swim. Good for them. But yeah, I'll upload the local copy so you don't have to see garbage. Also, let me just rant that the premium in-app purchase fish should be in this. The event premium fish should be in this tab. I have 100%, I mean not from this event, but I have 100% of the fish that I could have gotten without paying. But this, they don't want to give me my 100%. It's lies. But anyway, let me make some manatees so I don't forget. Because I think I have the stuff for manatees. Okay. I made 30 saltwater crocs. I love those dudes. They look so good in a swarm too. But yeah, let me make some manatees so I don't forget. There's still quite a few days left. There's 20 days left for manatees, so do not panic. Oh, I forgot. I have the snowflake things out there. That's fine. It is a very snowflake day. The snow is awful out there. And that's why I have no food in my house, because I did not want to go. I just stopped and got some surprisingly expensive tacos. I got $4, or I got 4 tacos for like $8. But yeah, it is extremely rude that they're in that tab. Oh, I forgot to check the thing. Okay, no, this is not changed. So I was wondering if they would put like event fish in this thing, because this seems to be a permanent fixture now, the little to-do list thing. Yeah, there's no love cards. I was wondering if they would do like cards again. I like that, the little Christmas cards. I never actually sent any Christmas cards, except I did post one on Instagram, so I guess I sent one. Yeah, this is like halfway between a regular event and that mini event. Shoutouts cost $3. Click that little $sign button. I will shout you out. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Saw a picture of the way to get the last picture. What do you mean? What picture? You mean from the Christmas event? We already know about that. Can you show the fish in the menu quickly again? Which one? The managed fish? There's only 8 fish. It's pretty slim pickings. I I'm intrigued by this leveling up platypi action, but there's no way in hell. So 300 pearls to speed it up. So how much does 300 pearls cost? So that is, oh my god. So to speed it up for 3 hours, one pull, basically. To speed it up for one pull is $10, basically. Well, like $8. So yeah, $8 for one, like, seed. Like, amazing. Yeah, they keep trying to get people to use the pearls, and the value proposition is always just complete garbo. Like, I don't know what their deal is. They also seem to have forgotten that gems exist. They only want to do the pearls now. You can see what the platypus brings at each level when you go to deploy it. Oh, okay. I didn't see that because I only had the chance to do it once. So that, yeah, I do not like that in this event. You log in, you do exactly one thing, and you have to wait for 3 hours. That's kind of the opposite of fun. My favorite fish are the ones you can have in AbyssRium. I really like the bunny sea slug. What does currency do in this event? Currency just sends out the platypus. So as long as you have 100 currency every 3 hours, you're fine. So currency is effectively worthless. Which is... Exactly. What is the fish next to the pack of whales? Oh, that's the Nimble Platypus. That's the in-app purchase fish. So that's the $10 one. I mean, it's not a... I was expecting a pink corgi. It was instead a pink platypus. So I had the color right. I thought it was 100. It was 100 for the first dip at least, but I guess 500 will make you do a little more grinding, but that's not... Oh yeah, it is 100 per ad watch. Also, I guess there's not going to be any hidden fish when we're watching the ads this time, so you don't need to do that if you're like me and you already have, you know, stuff piled up. Hello. Why you sniff my breath? Why you do this? Do not sniff my nose. So your event currency from Christmas event still saved? Yeah, that's why I have currency already. It always rolls over to every event. It's all the same thing. It just disappears. It doesn't go away. The display just disappears and it comes back in the next event. Not that it matters for this event. Jeez. So, I like what they tried to do with this event, but I don't like how they, like, great idea, poor execution, I guess. Like, expand items for events, that is a cool idea. Mimic octopus, like, very much. Real fish, A+, but there's only 8 fish, and it just seems like a whale hunt money grab. Parker, they love you. There you go. He knows. He's very flip. That's why he gives the microphone kisses. Probably. That or he just does it to annoy me. Hard to tell. Crabs are so expensive. I'm already out of crabs. I was gonna make 15 manatees though, so I'm already pretty close. I should be fine. 15. I usually go for 5, but for like super limited stuff, like might as well get maybe 10, 15. I did get 30 of, where are they? These bad boys. Look at them. Food is good for you. I agree. That is why I had to go get frickin' $8 tacos before, because that was like the only place. I don't think they do Taco Tuesday anymore. Is that, or they just got way more expensive, or possibly both. But there's this really good taco place. Well, not really good, but like better than fast food taco place around here, and they converted to like a bar and like sit down restaurant. And they used to do Taco Tuesdays. You can get like I forget exactly what it was, like $1.50 tacos, I think. And I don't think they do that anymore because they were much more expensive this time. Failed the Xmas event. Yeah, I didn't like the. I didn't like the corgi polar bear. I did get it, but that was not a fun unlock. And this entire event is basically the corgi thing, but like, yeah. Yeah, I want to say they used to be like $1 maybe, but yeah, the tacos got very expensive. But I was really hungry and I was not in the mood to drive to the grocery store with all of this garbage snow. And it's gonna snow again tonight, so that's great. So I'll just starve tomorrow as well. And get food later. Yes, hello? Yes! So when the MediaCom guy came, Parker he loves all people, and so he was just bugging him constantly, and he got super mad when the MediaCom guy was allowed in the forbidden rooms. Like, he left out the front door, and I don't let him into the entryway there. And every time a forbidden door is opened, he yells for like 10 minutes. He's like, "Give. You do not want this snow." We got like 3 inches yesterday, and what are we getting today? Let me check. It sucks, and it's all gross. Why does weather.com never remember where I am? It always thinks I'm like a state away. Okay, so how many inches? No, tell me the precipitation. I don't know how to read. I don't usually read. I just read whether it will snow or not. I never read how many inches. Snowfall. Okay, just another inch, so could be worse. Ugh, snow is terrible. It's neat to see snow for like 5 minutes, and then winter can be over. Let's have winter just 5 minutes every 3 months. So yes, so I was sorry. I was kind of expecting to be able to show a bunch of new fish and like maybe hunting for new hidden fish and like exciting and making a bunch of fish with the roses I had saved up from the last event, and not apparently allowed to do that for this one. So this is not an entertaining event to watch. That's a shame, because the Christmas event was super fun. I did a stream for that when I was like just starting out, and I actually found the last hidden fish on my own streaming that. I was super excited, and now we just get to watch a 3-hour timer. I think I'm gonna complain to them on Facebook, and I think everybody kind of should be polite, but this is honestly, if this is how all events are gonna be, that sucks. I'm sorry. Like, make this a supplement to the main event. Make it like an extra thing. Make it like the Chocobo thing in Final Fantasy VIII, where you could send a little Chocobo to get stuff, but there was still a game to play while the Chocobo was doing the things. What is the timer? Oh, sorry, you probably can't see. Let me move chat so I can show you what's in this menu. You probably can't read it very well. The timer is just the platypus exploring the thing. And so there's these slots. I don't fully understand the slots. Like, I've got one bubble tip anemone, and I don't know if I level it up or if I get more. Like, there's more slots for the batwing sea slugs and the maroon clownfish. I think that they thought, oh no, even counting the coral, this is smaller than a regular event. I mean, the Christmas event, they did kind of go all out. There was like 20 fish in that one. But, I don't mind the 3-hour thing. I think you will disagree in like 1 or 2 days when you have to open the app every 3 hours, and it's been like 3 days and you have like 2 fish. I don't think you will agree anymore, unless it like levels up and gets like a lot more things a lot more often. You get the seeds from sending out the platypus. the platypus. It's basically like a slow gashapon. Like you gotta basically every 3 hours you get a gashapon pull is what this is. And you probably know how much I like gashapon, which is not at all. Yeah, you get when you get a seed, you get to make the coral. Like it's weird. So how does this even work? You get kind of this reef, and I don't think you can really customize it. You can just place where it is. And I guess you just get more of the coral to place around it. Well, not really place, but they just appear around it. Oh yeah, flexular. Hold on, I need to get a flexual arch. Yeah. I don't even know what they were going for. Usually it's pretty clear, like Sammel ladder rock. It's still not fixed. I hope they never fix Sammel. Sammel is real, and he is my friend. But flexual. What was flexual? Wait, fence rock. Didn't that used to be called a different thing? I don't know. I'll put it on the flexual arch. There we go. It's extra flexual now. Stream is rated F for flexual content. What the update is a slow rollout. They always do slow rollouts forever. And they always mean that I have to answer why is the update not out for like a week 500 times a day every couple months, and I kind of hate it. It's not your fault, it's the game dev's fault, but it is really annoying. Hello? Yes? Yes? Yes, yes. Hi. So there's been a couple bugs in the previous versions, like the expand thing was like making items disappear. I hope they fix that in this version. Look at all of those crocodiles. So something you can do in expand, that's right, is so the front, you can't use the front area of the coralite to make expand stuff. But what you can do, which you might have gathered from the fact that I'm doing it right now, you can make these wide rocks, you can kind of extend them out because they can go beyond, as long as they're standing on something, they can go beyond the platforms. So what you can do, which I should have done a long time ago, you can make your own sort of expand space this way. Come on. There we go. And so now you can place, like, let's put the lion dog statue. The majestic lion dog. Put him right there. Then we close that. And now we can actually see him. Isn't that nice to actually be able to see the expand thing? Oh yeah, by the way, oh, this will look bad on stream because it's not actually, yeah, you can't actually see the way, what is even happening. This is, I actually can't see anything, it's just pink. What happened? What is this? I was just trying to show you can go horizontal now. Why did I go into space? I did not want to go into space. That is what I wanted. Why did I go into space? Anyway. Some people made some really good screenshots with the horizontal camera. See ya, Kit. But yeah, the update will just leave automatic updates on and you'll get it within a week. I think what they do is that day 1, 1% of people get it. Then day 2, like 3%. Then like 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%. Crap like that. I think it takes about a week. 5 days to a week for everybody to get to it. It's, yeah. Oh, wait, what was it? I was checking if there was no coral, which I don't believe there is. Yeah, there's just the sun coral, which 50 crabs. I don't know if, I mean, eventually I'm sure I'll get one of those, but just to have it, but 50 crabs. That is 15 hours worth of coral, I think? Or crabs, whatever. I do like the pygmy, the pair, the lovebird whales. That is cute, but I do not really look forward to unlocking. What does this even mean? Coral reef fish maximum creation. 0 out of 32. Like, do I make 32 fish from this event, is what I'm guessing? The pink void calls to you, exactly. See you, Autumn. And the sun coral looks cool, it's just that this is a lot of crabs, and they keep putting out limited fish that require crabs. Oh, by the way, don't buy auto harvest. Somebody somebody bought it and they got 150 seaweed. You should get like 144 seaweed out of this, but you only get like 150. And the other, like, you got like 50 crabs instead of 80, and it just does not give you the amount of things it should. But yeah, it's random who gets it. It's dumb. Oh man, now I want ice cream. How dare you, Mr. Rosen? I haven't had ice cream or like fast food in general in like a long time. Well, I've had ice cream at like things, but like I haven't gone to like Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen has these like spicy burger things that are actually really good. If you have Dairy Queens in your area, there's this like, I don't know if it's like volcano burger or something. It's got this hot sauce on it. It's really good. Like not hot sauce as in like hot sauce, but like spicy burger sauce stuff. It's good. And it goes well with ice cream. It's like duality. The duality of man. Spicy thing and ice cream. Anyway, this is nothing for me to do. I love the crocodiles. I know they're not exactly the most accurate crocodiles, but they're very fitting. I think they're fine considering the art style. Like somebody complained their teeth don't interlock, and it's like, it's you know, it's low poly. It's, yeah. One time Expand got the update before DTale, but I felt like a cool beta guy. I've gotten events late several times. Coral vitality is Garbo, by the way. That's why I don't bother claiming these for the most part. Oh, by the way, for anyone who was watching my .hack stream, I'm sorry, but I finished .hack Volume 1. And at this rate, I probably will finish .hack Volume 2 before I get my streaming ability back. Because I can't stream that game. Like, this stream already looks bad and is performing like crap, frankly. That game would look 10 times worse. Like, yeah, I seriously can't stream that game, or pretty much any game. The Duality of Man Ice Cream Edition. I would buy that book. I would write that book. But yeah, I would love to stream, because the thing is, there's so many good moments in .hack. I really do love, I do recommend .hack GU Last Recode to anybody even vaguely interested. It is really good. And I kind of forgot just enough of the story that's like, it's, I don't know, it's not like new, but there's a lot of intricacies that I forgot about, and it's been really cool to play again. I mean, it did come out 10 years ago, so I mean, it has been a while. This one non-event fish that I let out there, just swimming around doing his thing. Good for him. I can't believe the game fish blocked me. I'm fish blocked. Wait 3 hours. I wish I could see at least, I wish it would at least let me see what I can get from the novice platypus. Apparently it shows you before you send it out, but once it's out, you can't see it. And I don't want to waste more than $5 worth of pearls. See, that's the thing. Somebody in the Halloween event, somebody was like, oh, just use your pearls to get extra seaweed. But like for 200 seaweed, that's $5 worth of pearls. Like I can't tell people to waste that much. Like even if you didn't, you know, buy them, you did the daily mission. That is just so expensive. It's kind of why I honestly stopped playing mobile games again, other than this game. Which which I'm now kind of regretting because this event is dumb. I stopped playing mobile games to focus on some other stuff because I'm eternally busy. I'm being hard on it. Like, maybe when the platypus levels up, it's not a big deal, and maybe in a week or so, I will in fact have all the fish. I don't know, but as far as a first impression, I genuinely can't imagine a worse first impression for an event, frankly. Like, I got one thing. I got one coral. That's all I got. I have 600,000 roses, and I got one thing. And now I gotta wait 3 hours to get a second thing. It's just kind of like, wow. You can play StarTap in Nox App Player, son. It might not perform the best, but you can probably run one Nox App Player instance on your laptop. You know what's funny? I actually set up my other PC, so I have a rendering PC that, like, you know, I can just render stuff while I play my games on my main PC. I had just set up Nox App Player and stuff, and so I could leave it farming overnight without leaving on my main PC. And then I get bored of mobile games again, and I stopped doing that. Hoping the platypus brings back more stuff, because it seems like you'll have to send it about 30 times to get the next level. So that's 90 hours. Jesus Christ. And it's not like you can do that every... Like, that's actually not 90, like, real hours, because you'll be asleep for, you know, roughly 9 of those hours, and, like, maybe, you know, job have, or friends make, or busy otherwise for some of those hours. That is... that kind of sucks. Like I said, this is not a good first impression of this event. Mew. Yes, I am American. Small number. Yeah, it's the slow rollout. It's just what they do. This is why I envy the Reddit. Grayson gets to make the Reddit mega thread, and everybody who starts the mega thread gets to see that, oh, it's a slow rollout with video. Especially a live stream. I end up answering the same question a billion times. Wait a minute, did I just see? Wait a minute. Did Song of the Moon not give more roses? You stingy little... Oh my gosh! They disabled Song of the Moon from up... Oh my god. Okay, this event is bullcrap. I'm sorry. What? Is this a bug? Can anyone confirm? Grayson, you have this too, right? Is this a bug, or do you just genuinely not get extra candy from Song of the Moon? That is bullshit. I'm sorry. Wow. So I guess never mind about getting 500 easily every 3 hours. It's kind of back to being a grind again. Because let me point out that with my Song of the Moon, I should be getting 25. I should be getting 25 per thing. Does the vitality thing work? This is an extremely greedy event. I'm like genuinely gonna post a complaint on their Facebook after this. I'm gonna curb it.
You know, Tap, I already have 500,000 coral seeds. It's easy as long as you pay $500,000 in pearls. You would have had it already, Tap. What do you mean you don't pay $100,000 every 3 minutes in a mobile game? That's the only way you can win. That's what winners do.
Amazing. I guess they just want you to watch the ads. They want you to watch 5 ads between the platypus thing. I'm sorry, but this sucks. I try to be positive, but like, dang. Let me just see if this works. Not that this is really... Nope! The Spirit of Life doesn't work either. You can't even get double. You can't even get a free 10 minutes of double things. Amazing. Remember when we all complained about the star-striped marlin? Let's make this worse than that, because this is honestly way worse than the star-striped marlin. Like, this is if every fish was the star-striped marlin. Wow. Oh, I'm not used to the delay. I forgot. We're on super delayed chat, and I'm not used to that. Everyone's reacting to Kermit 30 seconds late, which is not late. There's just more delay on the stream because my bitrate is garbage. For the record, I'm streaming at 500 kilobytes per second, which is some 3G crap. And I've still dropped 20% or 12% of frames. But yeah, this is like any one aspect of this I would complain about, but when you put it all together, this event sucks. I'm sorry. They're good. The fish are good. I like the idea of the reef thing. But there's only 8 fish, one of them being an in-app purchase. You gotta wait 3 hours to bring back a thing. You gotta wait 90 hours for your first upgrade of the thing. And that's 30 casts of a 3-hour thing, right? You gotta check the app 30 times. That's not like just wait 90 hours and you get it. So that's a fair amount of work. And Song of the Moon does not multiply candies. I guess I'm glad I got so many freaking candies and didn't spend them. So I mean, I'm good personally, but like, that's just a jerk move. And like, it's not like spending pearls is even a practical option. Like, I have 500 pearls, that's a lot. That's over $10 worth of pearls. I could skip 1.5 platypus cycles. I could get 2 fish. I could spend $10 worth of pearls and get 2 fish. Not like premium fish that you can buy more of. That is ridiculous. Oh yeah, the DVR is a thing too now. Which, I miss the DVR. I do like the DVR. But I like the low latency for the interaction. But I just can't do that with this. You have 1.2 B candies. Jeez. It's almost exactly twice what I got, but yeah. It's just dumb. Wow. So like, the Christmas event was probably the best event they've ever done. Not necessarily my favorite theme. Like, I really like the Halloween events. Taken as a single thing, I think the Halloween event was my favorite design-wise. But Christmas event was my favorite gameplay-wise. This is definitely the worst gameplay-wise. This... Jeez. And I guess, I mean, it is a slow rollout. I mean, there's almost no way they're going to change this majorly before the full rollout, but I guess get your complaints in quick and maybe they'll do something. Like, they're not going to do anything if people don't complain. Do be polite about it, but let me get their Facebook up. It's just facebook.com/abysssaga, 3 S's total. But yeah, don't spend money. Don't buy the novice Nimble Platypus, by the way. They want it to suck so bad. I mean, that's kind of mobile design in a nutshell, which is a damn shame. To make the game, like, you see the fun, but you don't have the fun, and so you're like, alright, I can spend money to have the fun. I really want that fun, so I'm gonna pay the money. And it's yucky, but this is a particularly bad instance of that. But yeah, I gotta say, I would not support this event. Like, even if you just really want that pink platypus, buy it the last day. You know? And you only get one. You can't get more, I assume. Because, like, yeah, it doesn't let me get another regular platypus. Oh yeah, YouTube breaks links. I don't understand. That is the right URL. But YouTube chat just breaks links. Like, people try to raid each other in YouTube gaming, and the links don't work, so the raid doesn't get there. It sucks. And that's been going on for a couple weeks now. But that's stupid YouTube thing. We're talking about stupid AbyssRium thing. But yeah, just go to facebook.com/abysssaga and No, they didn't disable their Facebook. They just that's just the YouTube bug. But yeah, it is See, Grayson, if I click that link, I get the 404 too. Why is everything sucking? Yeah, AbyssRium is sucking, Mediacom is sucking, YouTube is sucking. There's too much suckage going on. It's just too much. The only suckage that I want is that sweet Kirby Star Allies. This stream not sponsored by Nintendo. YouTube hates, or Nintendo hates my streams, so obviously not sponsored by Nintendo. But yeah, like I was saying, let them know, because they're not going to change anything unless A, nobody buys things. So A, don't buy anything. B, complain. Those are the two things. Those are the only two things that will make them change anything. Everyone should read a book. Everyone should read Ice Cream, The Duality of Man. Yeah, that's why that Twitter link didn't work. YouTube can be just as stupid as AbyssRium. YouTube and AbyssRium are kind of similar in that they do not, like, they're mostly good, but when they suck, it really does suck, and it is a shame. Everyone should go get some cereal, get a book, get a blanket, and not suck. Why is life so suck? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I even saved an image just for this glorious occasion. I don't remember what I titled it, though. I know I put that somewhere. Hello, Parker. Oh, yeah, here we go, here we go. Why is life so suck? I love this game. I should stream this game sometime. It might even work with my garbage bitrate. Maybe I will stream Palm Gets Wi-Fi. And we can buffer, and everyone will just enjoy the buffering. But I love this game. This is called Palm Gets Wi-Fi. And she's a freaking Pomeranian, and she dies, and she goes to find Wi-Fi. I know that sounds terrible, but it is not terrible. That's how I approve. That's how you pitch a game. It looks terrible, but it is not terrible. Anyway, Palm is just basically me. Blessed update? I'm not sure I would call this a blessed update. I would call this more of a cursed update. But, yeah. The sad thing is, they've, like, almost never actually, like, stopped a rollout, a slow rollout. So, it seems very unlikely this will actually get fixed before everyone gets it. But they have edited, like, they did fix this, well, they didn't fix it, but they did change the Starstripe Marlin. So what you gotta do is complain about the garbage. You gotta say, hey, this is Garbo. We want less Garbo. We like the Mimic Octopus. The fish were good. The idea was good. But, yeah. It's a slow rollout, like I just said. There's a slow rollout. It takes a week or so for everybody to get it. It's nothing to do with America or, you know, anything. It's literally completely random. I'm kind of surprised it's always such a big question. I guess it's new players every time, but yeah, every update they do this, it will, the next update will be exactly like this, and different people will get it. Might have gotten rid of the Song of the Moon to reduce cost of fish. But the thing is, you can't buy fish anymore. Like, you can't pay for the fish. So, like, yeah. Like, I was just saying that my stockpile is kind of worthless anyway. Like, you can't even get fish. You get the seeds. And you wait 3 hours for one seed. And I'm gonna guess that when it's, like, veteran level, it gets 2 seeds. So you get maybe 2 fish every 3 hours. But yeah, I think this event is kind of intended to be like, hey, people are stockpiling and they're buying fish, and we want, people are just having too much fun too quickly. So we want to slow things down and make you pay money. And, yeah. Make money by having cool stuff like the Scuba Bunny, right? Like, I think that's all they have to do with stuff like that. There are no secret fish. This basically is the video, I guess. You just send out, it's basically Gashapon. You send out platypus, you pray, and then you maybe get a fish, maybe you don't. But yeah, there's no hidden fish. There's just these. There's just these, and you just gotta level up your platypus, and it brings back seeds, and you get fish from the seeds. It's just a really slow Gashapon, which sucks. Yeah, there's only 8 fish. None of them are hidden, and there seems to be a limited amount that you can get. Like, looks like we can only get like 9 of this Maroon Clownfish for whatever reason. Unless I'm reading this wrong. Wow, so I don't really have too much more to say. Look at those crocodiles. Let me finish what I was starting here with this expand thing. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, you can kind of make a little bridge with the expand tiles. Oh, I think I have to move the statue thing. You can kind of make a bridge, and then you can place stuff where you can actually see it. Because by the way, these purchase new terrain things, they won't let you buy. They won't let you make them in front of the Coralite, because then you could see it. And I mean, who wants to be able to see things? That's for losers. So yeah, what you do is you just instead use wide rocks instead of the platforms. And you just kind of do this, and then you can place stuff in front of the Coralite. And people have made some really cool stuff with this. Like, I like that vortex. Oh wait, I already made one. Where's my Vortex Coral? So like I can move this over here. Put this bad boy over here. Yes. And then you can actually see it when you close the expand menu. See? Isn't that nice? Yeah, I was super excited for this event too. It's like, alright, it's been like 2 months since an event. My body is ready. I'm roaring to go. And then... wow. Seeds, then eggs, and event fish. Seeds become eggs, coral become fish. Yeah, I haven't even gotten any fish yet. Because I only got one. I got one seed. So this is going to be very slow. It's going to take forever to make a video that shows all of the fish too. I mean, you can just see the fish in the Manage Fish tab and be like, hey, Pygmy right whales. I do like that they made like the twinny, the couple fish are neat. And I really like this mimic. I don't know how this, like, do you place this? Like oh, and some of these say they're bound to the Valentine coral reef. So like, I guess they're like part of the reef here, which is interesting. So I revised my statement. I'm glad I got in on this game early because it's starting to suck. Yeah. The events kind of progressively got greedier for a while, but I don't think they were really too bad until this one, other than Starsight Marlin, which was pretty awful. But that was like buggy and random awful. This is kind of deliberately awful, which is frankly worse. Are the fish even good looking? Yes, the fish are the one good thing. The fish are good. Like, there's a Yeti crab, pair of knobby seahorses. That sounds like something you would hear in Monty Python. Yeah, the fish are great. Just good luck getting them. And this batwing sea slug, I like the fish, but nothing similar to the marlin. I mean, it's kind of like every fish is the marlin. You gotta wait 3 hours and you have a random chance to get a thing. So, I hesitate to say that it's worse than the marlin, because I've been lucky and I got all the marlins easy. I have not seen the true pain that some people suffer because of the marlin, but I think this is conceptually even worse than the marlin. The Marlin's problem is just that it's random plus the 30 minutes thing, and you never know when it's going to show up. This is kind of intentionally bad. How do you get the fish? It's literally a gashapon that you wait 3 hours and you get one random fish. It sucks. It's gonna be another spring event. Yeah, that's the sucky thing. Like, I was all excited for, like, somebody posted on Reddit that they were excited for a summer event because they've got the spring whale, we've got the fall whale, we've got the Christmas whale. You know, we need a summer whale. But now I'm like, oh, is the next event gonna be like this? I don't want another event like this. Yeah, the platypus brings you an egg for a fish or a seed for a coral every 3 hours. So once you can get up to 3 things per day, which makes it exactly like the, basically this is like only getting the Christmas toy train from the last event, but you have to wait 3 hours for each present instead of just watching an ad and instantly getting them. Will they understand our complaints because of the language barrier? Probably not well, but like eventually. You know, they'll Google Translate it. They'll try. I'm getting 0 bits per second. I just got 0 bits per second there. They'll Google Translate it. They'll figure it out. They won't communicate well, but they'll understand-ish. But yeah, do definitely complain on Facebook. Send them an email if you don't have Facebook. You can go to that gear menu to find their support thing. Tell them this is not good. I just realized that 30-60 per, that's actually 2 pearls per minute or worse than the farms. Yeah, it's worse than the farms. It's like $10, or no, it's like $8 to skip 1 platypus cycle. $10 worth of pearls. Amazing. This is like, this is really bad. This is a shame because like I actually got the update. I was all excited. I was gonna update the guide. I was like, it was just time to leave work. I was like, all right, I'm gonna stream it. I don't care how bad the bitrate is. I do care how bad the bitrate is, but I will suffer through it, and we'll see a bunch of new fish, and we'll have a bunch of fun. We'll make, you know, we'll make like a swarm of like heart, like chocolate candy angelfish, but no. And I saw the saddest part. So I saw a leak of the fish that are in the event before I knew the event was like this. So I was like super excited. I thought it was going to be like the Christmas event all over again. Tons of fish, real fish. You make all you want. And I thought there was like this bonus on top with the platypus. I would pretty much say that yes, this is a great big middle finger to the player base. This, oh boy. They can't possibly have like focus tested this. I don't know what they were thinking. No, it's a slow rollout. It's totally random whether you get it or not. I think me and Grayson are like the only people in the chat that have it. Whew. So I don't know if I have too much more to say. So hold on. I'm gonna watch an ad just to see if I get a thing. I'm gonna watch an ad. I know the screen is black. I don't want you to see the ad. I'm gonna watch an ad just to see if you get like any bonus or if it's just the candy. I think it's probably just the candy, but I want to be absolutely sure. Yeah, send them a direct message. Don't just post on their Facebook wall. Like, feel free to do that as well. But send them a direct message because they read those and they never reply. I don't think they even read the community posts. Every single mobile ad I've seen is for this Wallace and Gromit thing. Yeah, it's just the candy. You get nothing but the candy when you watch the ad. It's yeah. Yeah, I was expecting chocolate fish. Cause like I was figuring like, well, we already got hearts. What else are you gonna do for fish? Yeah, I don't know if I can keep streaming. I've kind of run out of things to say other than to complain. I don't like to complain. I try to be positive, but sometimes things are just kind of that bad. But my bitrate is also garbage, and I'll chat a little bit more. I don't know. Does anybody have any questions or want to share anything about the game or anything? The cost for the fish, it's gashapon. You send out a platypus for 3 hours and you get back one random fish or coral. There's no buying anything. It's not really good for new players either, though. Because, like, new players would still be able to grind. Like, I guarantee you, I could grind with level 1 Song of the Moon. I could grind from 0 to get the Christmas thing, all of them, way faster than I can get everything from this event. So, to upgrade to level 2, you need 90 hours worth of stuff. So that is over 3 days worth of sending out the platypus. Let's say 5 days, roughly, because, you know, you gotta sleep 5 or 6 days just to be able to get the first tier 2 fish. So this event's gonna take at least like 2-3 weeks to even possibly have a chance, I'm estimating. And yeah, there's no way to grind this, which I think is bad. Like, this is, like I said, it's just the, it's like the wait for the snow corgi, or the corgi claws, except that's the only event. That was my least favorite part of the last event. Make it a podcast. I guess I do have a couple things to talk about. So on sirtaptap.com, oh, I was going to make a video about this, by the way. You can install my website on your mobile device, at least on Android and probably Windows Mobile. If you use Chrome or stuff, you can use Add to Home Screen in the Chrome settings. And if you have Firefox, it'll actually prompt you. There'll be a little home icon. And so you can add my site to your home screen, and it'll actually cache pages offline. So you can use my AbyssRium guide offline, and you can sign up for push notifications. So I'll actually be sending out a push notification tonight after I finish updating for this awful event. So you can get new updates on new articles or guides or updates to important guides, and that just lets me do a lot. So it's like having a mobile app without having to actually make a mobile app, and it works on all platforms, basically. Platforms have to support it, but I don't have to do any work to make it work on a different platform. So, like, Windows 10 is getting support for it. So you'll be able to install it on Windows 10 stuff, including phones. Android already has support for it. iOS is adding support for it. Safari is the one that's behind, but they are planning to implement it, so it should be, I'm guessing, within a year, which is a long time, but it's a really cool feature. So if you got an Android phone, you can basically install my thing like an app, and you get a little spike ball icon on your home screen, and it's pretty neat. If you run out of things to say, just let Parker meow into the mic. He just kind of does that whether I wish him to or not. Also, speaking of sirtaptap.com, I can't, if I post this link in chat, YouTube chat is going to break it because it breaks links. I don't understand exactly why. But yeah. So I started this series on my website called Free Points. Just go to sirtaptap.com if the link doesn't work. But Free Points is a series of free games, actually free games, not free to play, but like either completely free or an optional donation, but no content locked behind paid stuff, or at least nothing like a complete game that is free. So my first one was Yumi Nikki. I love that game. I did a few streams of that game. You can find those on my channel. Really fantastic game. It's on Steam now. Creepy game. It's not like a horror game exactly, but like it's more creepy. Like it's surreal and interesting. It's what I like. So yeah, the article explains Yuminiki a lot better than I do. But yeah, Free Points is what I'm calling the series, and it's just going to be a weekly set of game recommendations. So like basically a cool free game every week. Stream a game website sometime, like random games. I actually did that once. I did an itch.io randomizer stream where I just played a bunch of random games from the itch.io randomizer. Do you get to keep the platypus? I'm sure you do. Like, I'm sure it's just a fish. Like, it's just in your fish list. Yeah. So I'm sure you do get to keep it. Bound to Valentine's Coral Reef. I guess it comes out with the reef. You can't get any more of them, though. Yeah, the Yuminiki stream was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think I think the platypus can bring back like one fish from last year's event, but of course you're waiting 3 hours for one fish still. And it won't bring back the heart sunfish because that was the in-app purchase fish. And yeah, free points are like brief information, like they're not like full-on reviews. It's like, hey, this is a cool game, this is why it's cool, this is why you might like it, this is why you might not like it. Try it out, see what you like. And I would like, if you do play the games in free points, I would love if people post their thoughts on the game afterward in the comments. I do read all my comments on YouTube and on my site, and I think internet comments get a bad rap. Yes, there's some bad comments, usually on YouTube, but I ban those people, so never feel afraid to post in my comments, unless you're an idiot, but 'cause then you'll get banned. But all non-idiots are free to post in my comments, and I will keep the idiots away from you and from harassing you, and we'll just have a fun time and talk about games instead of, platypus conspiracies. I don't know if I posted this. Did I post this? But there's this guy on Twitter who was posting that platypi are fake, and like it's just a sewn-on bill and they're not real animals. A platypus truther. A real human being. Amazing. No, I think I just mentioned that, but you can get last year's event fish, but they're as incredibly rare as the new fish, so like you're not actually going to get very many, and you'll get them totally at random, and it will kind of just suck. Like, this event sucks. I genuinely do not enjoy being mad for streams and stuff, and I'll usually just turn off the video and stop recording if I get mad at a game. I usually, if you wonder why most of, like, all my videos are positive and like games I like, because I don't want to make videos of like me screaming at games. There's other channels to watch of man scream at game, the movie, but this is a real stinker. I'm afraid you cannot have my channel. It is mine. I wish I bought more of these heart sharks. I really like the heart whale sharks. They're really cute. But I will apparently not be getting more of them because the repeats. Oh, the striped marlins have graced themselves with our presence. They're reverse that, but I don't know why the marlins swim out of view. That's not what the visiting marlins swim like, by the way. There's a lot of conspiracy theories that, oh, the marlins swim up out of view because when you get the marlins, that's what they do, but no. The ones that visit you have totally different AI. They swoop all around. They swoop all up in your business. How long will this event last? We never know. The AbyssRium team is incredibly terrible at communication, and which is why I have to answer the same question 500 times every day. Totally not frustrated by that fact at all or anything. But no, they never tell us when the event is going to end until a few days before it ends. Expect it to last about a month. That's really the best. If you want Parker Pictures, you can get a patron subscription, and you get Parker Pictures every month. My $1 tier on Patreon is you get an album of exclusive Parker Pictures, and the $5 tier is early videos, which include Parker videos. And the $5 tier you get to be in the credits for all my videos. So that's fun. Yeah, Parker Parker would never leave, yes. Parker is a very friendly boy. Watch them release an apology 9 days before the end of the event, claim to fix the problem. It doesn't work for like 60% of people. I would not be surprised, because that is exactly what they did with the Star-Striped Marlin. That was such a shame. People delayed. The thing with the fall thing, that was such a crap show that what people did was you could delay getting the Halloween event and you would keep the fall event. And so people didn't get the Star-Striped Marlin. So people would keep it for weeks and like not play the Halloween event, hoping for the Marlin, and they would still not get it. And then, even worse, sometimes people would update to the Halloween event and they didn't remove the Star-Striped Marlin, but they removed the ability to unlock it. So people would get the Star-Striped Marlin after failing to get it, and they would take a picture, and it didn't unlock. It was the cruelest crap ever. Like, wow. New $50 patron tier. Parker Sheddings to make a clone with. Nola, I have considered a more expensive patron tier to like pick what game I cover. I would not give you Parker fur. That would probably be difficult to procure. But well, it's not difficult to procure his hair, but to send and so on. But I have considered like, I don't know, like a $40 tier or something. Like you pick a video or like a game for me to cover for one video. And like if the game is over $10, you gotta provide the game too. But I've thought about something like that. I don't know if people would be interested in that, but yeah, that Star-Striped Marlin thing was completely awful. That was like amazingly bad. It was probably the worst thing this app has ever done until this. Why does it? Oh, it's focusing on the reef. What level am I? I'm that level. 15,000. All right, you can't read it because the chat is over the thing. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't really play for vitality anymore. Because the thing is, the vitality just kind of gets slower and slower over time. So if I were to keep progressing, I would eventually stop being able to buy fish easily. Though they don't seem to want to make normal fish anymore. They only add fusion fish and event fish. It is weird that we don't have eels. We do have the Hound Fish, which I'm not sure is really an eel. It's eel-like. And we've got the Gulper Eel, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It's so weird how few abyssal fish we have, by the way. The game's name is literally AbyssRium. How many abyssal fish do we have? Like 5 or 6? We only have like 2 with bioluminescence of any kind. It's weird. And they keep finding new fish, but like, give us a deep sea event. Give us a prehistoric event. Not like this though. Make them like the Christmas event. I swear this game, every time, so after the worst event, the anniversary event before this was the worst event. They come back after that with like the best event. And so, because like they've missed the anniversary event was just way too expensive. So they came back and like made a really good thing. And so, of course, after, it's like Equilibrium. After they make the really good Christmas event, they make a really bad event. Why? Yeah, there's so many good eels. It's so weird. And the Gulper Eel is like I like the Gulper Eel as a fish, but the Gulper Eel in-game looks, I'm sorry, it looks ridiculous. Because it never stops opening its mouth. Like, it should open its mouth like once every minute or something. It just looks silly. Same with the Megamouth shark. He's like, mom, mom. Like, they kind of just like, they filter feed. They have their mouth open like 90% of the time. A mantis shrimp would be cool too. Also, the Nautilus somehow still swims backwards. Or rather, it doesn't swim backwards, which is what it should do. Yeah, the Hound Fish looks... Oh, I haven't bought a Hound Fish yet? Huh, I'll have to do that. I guess it's not. Is a houndfish an eel? It doesn't look quite like an eel. It just looks like a long fish. Yeah, I guess I need to get those. I'm out of crabs though. I spent all of them on manatees. Oh well. He's just gulping. Let the man gulp. It's supposed to gulp food though. Some of the animations, I just think they should calm down. I still can't believe the frickin'... I can't believe they disabled the Song of the Moon bonus to earning candies. That was the one saving grace, by the way. I thought events in this game were terrible. And when the Halloween event came out, I was like, what is this? This is going to take 18,000 years to get enough candy for this stuff. And that was the cheapest event we've had by far. And then I just, by chance, happened to turn on Song of the Moon. I'm like, oh, that's how this goes. That was like the one thing that made events reasonable. Then they removed it. Yeah, the manatees are nice. I made the manatees first because obviously they're time limited. But I do want to get those, but can't do it now. So I just like to point out that this stream has been going on for an hour and a half. I still only have one. I actually have 0. Well, I have 1. I have the 1 fish that it gave me for free. But I've still unlocked 0 new fish. Yeah, more jellyfish would be great. I love the jellies. I was so shocked that the mini event was dumb too, frankly. Because I wanted like 50 of these New Year Lantern jellyfish. They look so cool. And, I mean, it only works if you have like a bunch of these lanterns. Because, like, that's the point of those lanterns. It's supposed to be a bunch of lanterns. But no, you only get one. It's like, what good does that do you? I don't know. My allergies are destroying me. I don't know if you can hear. But I am like, I don't even, what allergy? I guess it's Parker. I don't usually have bad winter allergies, but I guess Parker is shooting his fur directly into my allergen sockets, which I'm sure are a real thing. Sigh. So, man, you know, and of all events to not bother having a theme, like, what, were you too busy spending your time thinking of ways to screw the player out of money? Is that, you didn't have time to make, like, a box of chocolates? Like, I'll design them right now. So, for your die, right, you know, we've already got roses, so have a bunch of boxes of chocolates. Those little pink heart boxes and, like, little chocolate lumps. Well, not chocolate lumps, because that would look like poop, but little chocolate hearts. And, like, for the costume, you could wear, like, a little tuxedo and be like a handsy boy. And, like, give you the kissy faces. Because the Cupid looks kind of terrible. And the theme... What could we do for the theme? Actually, the theme for the last New Year's... Or not New Year's. Or not that one. Which one was it? Oh, yeah. I don't know why it's fireworks. Do other people have, like, fireworks displays for Valentine's Day? We have never had a Valentine's Day fireworks display. But it is a very nice thing. They're definitely a real thing, can't confirm. I'm a catologist. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So this event is based entirely on the amount of time that you play. Like, not even, like, you know, the amount of time you grind, but just pure time. So it's even more cheap that some people get it, or more unfair, rather, that some people get it early. Now, you won't get it 2 days before it's over. Their events are usually like 4 weeks, and their slow rollouts only last a week. Yeah, I do really like this background. I'm just not entirely sure what fireworks have to do with, you know, Valentine's Day. I mean, explosions make me feel very romantic, but other than that... These gift box dolphins, by the way, I hate them. Why do they keep making things that's just like, it's a dolphin in a box? That's why I only have 2 of them. This timer upsets me. I hate timers. Why the timers? I had to quit Animal Crossing because of the timers. Because they kept putting more things. I could deal with the original timers in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. I made all of the things. Well, almost all of the things. I did all of the crafting. I was like, alright. I'm pretty much done with the crafting. The timers are fine. I have embraced my zen. And then they add gardening. My favorite thing from the original Animal Crossing. I love the landscaping and the interior design. Those are the 2 favorite things about Animal Crossing. So they add in the plants. How do the plants work? They're currencies that you plant and you gotta wait X amount of time to harvest. They turned one of my favorite features into just another timed currency. I kinda had to quit. It's dumb. And you can't even just like plant a bunch of flowers at once. You gotta do it one at a time. It's slow. And you gotta harvest and it sucks. The sun coral look pretty cool, but they're really expensive, yeah. Oh man, my eyes are itch. I think. Hold on. I need some allergy medicine. I'll be back in a second. Alright, allergy pills acquired. Alright, allow me a stupid question, chat, but I haven't had an odd craving lately, so I've been kind of thinking maybe I should get like a multivitamin or something. And I have also been craving, like, have you ever had those Flintstones vitamins, the chewable things? Those things tasted the freaking best. And are those like, if you are like adult human like me, like, is that just like garbage, or is that like actually a valid like vitamin to take? Because I am kind of, I'm jonesing for the Flintstones vitamins. Like, I would sneak an extra Flintstones vitamin as a kid just because they tasted that good. They were unreasonably good, and I don't know why. Show you the new fish? Okay, I showed them earlier in the stream, but yeah. People join at different times and stuff. The new fish are good, but unlocking them sucks. So I do not have any of them yet. Well, I have the platypus because it gives you the for free. No, the Flintstones like chewable things. So that's pink platypus thing. It looks like it's like had all of its fur removed. Like, it looks like flesh platypus. This regular platypus. This regular platypus and flesh platypus. The duality of platypi. This mimic octopus. Love this guy. I want this, but I can't have it yet. It's so grindy. I still eat them. Like, are they good, like, actually, like, vitamin-wise? Because a lot of stuff we used to think was good, like, they're not gummies. And I don't think I have an addiction to them, because I haven't eaten one in, like, 10 years. But I do have a craving, a crittily craving for them. So you can only eat, like, 2 a day. Yeah, most multivitamins are like that, like, I think it's because of the iron. If you have too much iron, it can be really, really bad. And certain other stuff. It's usually the iron. That is also, by the way, the reason that men and women's multivitamins are different. Well, one of the reasons. I think women have extra iron. There's shaved platypus. That does sound vaguely familiar. Yeah, these are the fish. Good luck getting them. It's just boring. It's like a grind, but for waiting. I just realized, doesn't platypus have a tail like a beaver? Yeah, it's got like a... Oh yeah, the tail is colored wrong, isn't it? That's no big surprise. I mean, the thing about dosages is that almost everything is toxic in some dose or another. You can kill yourself on water. Somebody did. There was this Hold Your Wii for a Wii contest back when the Wii was like rare and stuff. And so they made a bunch of people drink as much water as they could and hold their pee, and somebody died because that is idiotic and dangerous. I don't know how, like, things like that get approved. What do you mean by this grind? You wait 3 hours. It's a gashapon. You wait 3 hours and you get 1 fish, and that is the only way to get fish. It sucks. Oh yeah, vitamin C you can technically overdose on, but it like takes an incredible amount. Like a truly incredible amount. Which, like I just said, you can overdose on anything. It's all a matter of dosages. Speaking of dosages, you would think that eating radioactive things would be bad, yes? Here's the thing, bananas are radioactive. Does that mean you should stop eating bananas? Well, no, because the reason bananas are radioactive is the potassium. If you don't eat potassium, you will die. So, you can't not be exposed to radiation. In fact, you are a little bit radioactive because of the potassium. So, yeah, you're exposed to some level of radiation constantly anyway. The sun is incredibly radioactive. Fortunately, the atmosphere filters out most of the bad parts of it. But, no, it's not. It's 3 hours of total time, not just leaving the game open. That would be a little cruel even for them, but it is really cruel. Yeah, that's all. The platypus is just your 3-hour gashapon pull. That's all it is, and you only get 1. Unless you pay. You can pay $10 to get a second one. By the way, if you don't like this event, do not buy the platypus. Because you know what'll happen? If everybody complains but they still buy the platypus to speed up the event, that means they'll be like, oh hey, we got more money with this event, so we'll just make all future events suck and make them pay to make it suck less. So it will suck forever. That's why you gotta have self-control. And that makes spinach radioactive? No, spinach? Well, spinach. The fun thing about spinach is it has cyanide in it. At least I think it was spinach. Spinach is some other stuff. But yeah, obviously at extremely low dosages, you would like puke your guts up if you managed to eat enough to actually get cyanide poisoning from it. But yeah. Potassium is just radioactive. I think it's peaches. Peaches have arsenic and... Or is it arsenic? I want to say peaches are arsenic, or have arsenic in the pits. And spinach, I think, is cyanide. Apple seeds have cyanide. Yeah. You would have to eat something like 10 peach pits in one day to get arsenic poisoning. Or is it cyanide? I forget. Hold on. I guess I have Google right here. Peach pits. Arsenic. Yeah, I was right. Peach pits have arsenic. Obviously you're not going to want to eat the peach pit. You would probably like bleed to death from eating peach pits before you died from the arsenic. It's a fairly large amount of arsenic in the peach pit, but you would still need to eat multiple peach pits. And I mean like actually like in your like digest in your stomach, which that's going to be bad. Avocado pits are deadly as well. They're also like wood, basically. So, like, eating the pit is almost going to be as dangerous as the arsenic. Armedo? I don't know what that is. The almond liquor? Huh. I guess it makes sense that a booze would be made with something that has poison in it, because booze basically is poison, and that's why it affects you the way it does. That's also why it damages your liver, because your liver tries to filter it out. Or are we talking about radioactive? I forget. We were talking about vitamins, and so I started talking about bananas. I love that banana fact. I don't know many banana facts, but it's my favorite one. Almonds? Yeah, I think almonds have something or other. Yeah, you can find a bunch of articles about all this stuff. There's... oh yeah, another fun fact. So, do you know why caffeine affects you the way it does? So caffeine is actually neurotoxin for bugs. And it's technically neurotoxin for humans too. So the reason it gives you a buzz is because these plants, humans are ridiculous. So coffee invents this neurotoxin. I mean, it doesn't invent, but you know, it eventually produces this neurotoxin to kill bugs. And so humans are like, oh man, this neurotoxin really helps me focus. I'm gonna grow a bunch more of this and eat it. Humans are great at eating things that are like designed. Well, again, not designed. I sound like a goddamn creationist, but that have evolved to make things not eat them. Like spicy stuff. Spice is literally pain. Spice, the sensation of spice. It's not a taste. You feel it with your nociceptors, your pain receptors on your tongue. It's literally pain-causing juice. And we think it's delicious because we're ridiculous. But yeah, we think we love caffeine, which is neurotoxin. We love spice, which is just pain-causing juice. We love pineapple. Did you know that pineapples eat you back? This has nothing to do with AbyssRium anymore. But pineapples actually contain an enzyme that digests you back. You might have noticed this if you've ever tried to eat a whole pineapple, which I have done. If you've ever tried to eat a whole, fresh, carved up pineapple by yourself, your mouth probably started bleeding. That is not because you have serious problems, but it's because the pineapple is starting to digest your mouth. It's not like dangerous, but don't eat a whole pineapple. It can cause you to bleed. It will not like kill you, but if you're eating something and your mouth starts to bleed, you should probably stop eating it. I think kiwis do that too. But yeah, they have an enzyme that breaks down proteins. So it's literally digesting you as you try to eat it. I think canned pineapple has that stuff removed or something. You'll usually notice it if you eat like too much of a fresh pineapple. You need to eat a lot. Yeah, that's why your tongue hurts after pineapple, or if you eat too many. If you cut up and eat a whole pineapple in one sitting, not that I've ever done such a thing, but your mouth will quite possibly bleed. I don't know if they like canned pineapple can fuck you up too. Huh. I never noticed it when having canned pineapple, but maybe the fresh stuff is just like has more, I don't know, stuff in it. I can't hear rhubarb without thinking Portal. How long have we been talking about, like, poisonous foods? Does anyone else have any poisonous food facts? I think I'm running out, personally. That pineapple thing is one of my favorites. Because it's food that eats you back. Whole pineapple living on the edge. I mean, it is good stuff. It is hard to stop eating a pineapple. And you're like, you know what? I'm already cutting this stupid thing up. I might as well just eat the whole dang thing. Potatoes can kill you? Like, they'll find you and kill you? Or, like, is there something in them? Oh yeah, that's another thing, milk. You're not supposed to be able to digest milk. I'm not sure what the deal is with that exactly, but yeah, humans are also supposed to get lactose intolerant like cats do. I'm not entirely sure why we don't, if it's just because we, like, immerse ourselves with milk. But yeah, I don't know exactly. But yeah, lactose intolerance is not like an unusual thing in humans. We're all supposed to be, we're all supposed to be lactose intolerant. Potatoes will find you. Apparently if you're super underweight, potato sprouts will poison you. Huh. I forget what the thing is with milk, if it's just because of exposure to it or what. Tap tap, can you buy a 1,000-year-old whale? No, I literally can't because you can only get one. I can put mine in my tank if you want though, I guess. But yeah, for performance reasons, you can only make one because he's a big boy and he's got some graphics effects on him. We'll see if you can actually like see him. He'll be around somewhere. It's found in nightshade. Sprouts of potatoes. Oh, really? Huh. But yeah, that's if you eat the sprouts. So not like potatoes. Fish in general, I think, have mercury. I think that's actually due to the water. Not necessarily. Is that a thing? Is that a fish biology thing? Or is that just an oceans have lots of mercury in it kind of thing? But yeah, I know that if you eat too much fish, you really need to watch which fish are high in mercury. Kinda upset at the moment there are no videos of someone making a 1,000-year-old blue whale. The animation is actually no different. It floats above the coralite like a normal whale when you buy one, and it just does its normal animation. It's not really any different from just having it out there. Look at him. So big it does not even fit. Let's try the horizontal. It's a bit better. You'd fit about a third of it. Yeah, it doesn't work very well. Long live fish harbor lots of mercury from contaminated. Alright, so it is contaminated water, yeah. Okay, well, we're talking about facts and dosages. Oh no, he's eating all my fish. And the coralite. Well, we're talking about, whoa. What was that? Oh, I think I left notifications on TweetDeck. Shut up, TweetDeck. Yeah, well, let's talking about dosages. So dosages are why, is it homeopathic? No, what's that thing, what's that pretend thing where they think that if you put, like, vitamins in water, the water has memory? What is that called? What is that dumb crap called? Water memory. What is... And that is homeopathy, right? Yeah, homeopathy, yeah. So, by homeopathic theory, like, if you put anything in water, it will remember it. And so you can dilute anything infinitely, and it's exactly the same as the pure substance. The amazing thing about that is that literally 1 drop of cyanide would be able to poison every ocean in the world. And let me tell you, there's a lot more than 1 drop of cyanide in the oceans. there is actually an incredible amount of poison, all sorts of poisons in the ocean, and water does not have memory. We would all be dead if water had memory, sorry. Yeah, that is homeopathy. Amazing. But yeah, the whole theory is that water has memory. So what they do is they'll put like duck liver bits in water, and then they dilute it like one time, and then they take the dilution and they dilute it like again, so that like eventually there is literally no chance in hell that there's even a single particle in each like ounce, like 0 parts per million. Genuinely no parts per million. And they sell it to stupid people, and they get a lot of money because a lot of people are really stupid, and it's unfortunate. There's a lot of things in the ocean. Kudos to it if it remembers anything. But yeah, homeopathy, it's basically, it's garbage. It's actually worse than garbage. I'm not big into regulating stuff, but that should genuinely be extremely illegal because it's lying. It's false advertising at best. I mean, it's worse than false advertising. It's telling people you're gonna die, or it's telling people you're gonna save them, and you're just giving them a garbage pill, and they could genuinely die from that. It's ugh. Nutmeg psychosis. Nutmeg Psychosis. That is my new band name. Certain countries sell diet water. Huh. I feel like I have popcorn in my head with these. I have to stop the theme. I feel like there's popcorn popping in my head. We're gonna go back to the pink ocean. We're also gonna get rid of this Cupid because I hate it. I actually hate like all... Well, that sounds a bit strong, but I do not like almost any of the coralite things. I usually just have him naked out there. I don't really like most of these. They look dumb. Which is a shame, because the other ones, the themes and stuff, look really beautiful, and then the hats, they're just too silly. Yeah, chat is moving fast. How do you get diet water? Well, obviously you take regular water and you know, extract all of the fat out of it. And then you have diet water. It's water with half the calories. Half zero. I mean, technically all water has half the calories of normal water. Half of zero is still zero. Did you know that people eat pufferfish in the chef cleans out? Yeah, fugu. I know that because of The Simpsons. I know a lot of things because of The Simpsons. I'm still rubbing my eyes. You're not supposed to rub your eyes when they itch. You just make it worse. Yeah, allergies bug the crap out of me. But yeah, that was a pretty classic Simpsons episode. Where's with that fall tree pop-up tree hat? Oh yeah, the chirping cricket. A lot of people were like, what am I hearing a cricket? What is? Rarity or rarity squared? I'm more of a singular rarity kind of fan. I mean, it's not, if there's too many, it's not really rarity, is it? It's more like commonality. 0 calories water. It has infinitely less. I mean, dividing by 0 is that technically infinitely less? Happy to help. I mean, this stream isn't helping anyone very much, but I assume you mean the guide. I wish I could help people with this event, but it's just a dumb grind, so I can't really help. That's the real kicker. So the reason I play this game still isn't really so much for the game, but for the guide. I really enjoy finding all of the new stuff, and I enjoy helping people enjoy the game, and you know, seeing like, oh, I never would have beat this game, or I never would have got this fish if it weren't for you, and like, thanks so much, and all that stuff. And so I get this event, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna help some people get all of these cool new fish, and we're gonna find out how to get them, and then we get it, and it's just like, oh, you just wait 3 hours and you get a random fish. There's no skill. There's no knowledge. It's just sit on your butt for 3 hours, and you get the thing. Because that's fun. Yeah. This stream is very educational. True. This has been a very educational stream. Not very much about, you know, if you wanted to learn about cyanide and radioactive bananas. It's the first thing everyone does when they get like a portable Geiger counter or something. Try the bananas. I think you'll get a reading off of humans too, because like I said, we do have potassium in us. And at least you better have potassium in you or you will die. What is potassium doing again exactly? Health benefits and recommended intake. Potassium is one of the 7 essential macrominerals. The human body requires at least 100 milligrams of potassium daily to support key processes. Adults should be consuming blah blah blah. Fewer than 2% of US people consume enough potassium. That is a fair amount of potassium. You need 4,700 milligrams of potassium. Blood pressure, oh yeah, bone strength, muscle strength, cardiovascular health. Eat some bananas, some delicious bananas. Can't use your anything without potassium. All US alcohol is a little bit radioactive. Is it? I don't think alcohol is inherently radioactive, isn't it? Or is it? I mean, it's probably... I would assume that's because of whatever plants we dilute it out of. Or not dilute, but ferment it out of. Ugh, my eyes. Oops, I closed chat. I'm sorry, chat. Tap is logged out. Oh, chat went all the way back. Oh yeah, that's right. Raw cashews can be dangerous, but they steam them. Steamed clams. I'm so sorry to do this to everyone, but my YouTube obsession lately has been, you know how they used to do like it's the Nutjack but X or Y, like those meme videos where they edit the Nutjack. There's like an infinitely better version where people edit steamed clams, and it is amazing. I won't show you them on stream because I would probably get like 18,000 copyright strikes from whatever company owns Fox. I know they're really, really vicious about that stuff. And I'm kind of surprised that the meme has even survived because I thought they were pretty crazy about that stuff. Like, you can't find almost any Simpsons stuff on YouTube. At least you couldn't. But anyway, so like, there's one of my favorites is somebody edited steamed hams from The Simpsons, but it's a Danganronpa class trial, and they even edited together Seymour Skinner saying, "No, that's wrong," just like the guy Hajime, or no, that's the second one. What's the first Danganronpa protagonist's name? But yeah. So I just read the word steamed and my brain, like, I've consumed so much. Like, there's some really good edits. If you like YouTube poops or stuff like that, there's some really good edits. Like, just Google steamed hams butt and you'll find a bunch of videos. Butt as in like 1T, not like a butt, like a steamed ham butt. Do they eat the butt of the pig? Like, I assume you would, because like muscles. Disney owns Fox now, right? Do they? I'm so not into like Disney acquisition stuff. I thought I have an interesting question. I've seen Parker just around spiders. I haven't seen Parker with a spider. He eats large bugs. He eats like house flies, but like if fruit flies, he just like ignores. They're too small. They're not delicious. I assume he would eat like a large spider. Oh man, my eyes. I hate allergies. Allergies should be illegal. But yeah, there's a lot of really good ones. My Discord was posting My Discord server was posting steamed hams parodies for like days, and I do not regret it at all. My my YouTube recommended things was all steamed hams. Let me open it up. Steamed hams, but there's absolutely no pauses. Steamed hams, but only the first and last word of each line. Those are not very interesting ones. Oh yeah, there was a really good one that was like, it's like a whole episode of Ghost Trick. And it's like they actually made the like low-res 3D models and like made it look just like Ghost Trick. It was amazing. Just Google steamed hams Ghost Trick. It's really good. That just came out like yesterday. This has nothing to do with AbyssRium anymore. This is just allergies, food facts, and steamed hams. Maybe steamed hams will cure my allergies. I don't even know what I'm allergic to. Like I said, everything is dead. It's winter. I can't be allergic to snow. It must be Parker. I don't know. No AbyssRium, only food facts. How much longer until I get the fish? Probably like an hour. Yeah, almost exactly 1 hour. I don't think I can... I would have to stream 3 hours in order to show you more than one fish. And I actually... It might just be a coral. Oh, I am allergic to Parker. Yeah, I'm allergic to cat. Like, not majorly, but if they get all up in my grill... that's why I complain when Parker gets his tail in my face. His tail is like extra allergies. But he doesn't usually affect me like this. Yeah, I think it's because he's a long hair. I don't think short hair cats are really that bad for allergies. I guess it depends on how bad your allergies are. Steamed ham. I would buy a steamed ham fish. Can you show us use random fish, please? I don't know what that means. But yeah, Parker really only bugs my allergy is if he like sits on my lap a lot. Which maybe he just sat on me a lot when I was sleeping or something. He does like to sit. It's actually the skin of the animal, not the hair, that causes the most allergies? Really? Oh yeah, I guess dander and stuff, like dead skin flakes. Huh. But I don't know, I never had it. My parents' cats never really bothered my allergies, and I don't know, we usually had short hairs. I just figured it was Parker because he had long hair. Skin dust, yes. But would cold cause allergies? I thought it was like plant stuff. And there's no plant stuff that's like alive. At least not active. Need to dust. But I just cleaned. Actually, maybe it's because I cleaned. I guess cleaning stuff can, work up some danders and whatever the hell. So maybe that's why. I have gotten allergy after cleaning, so that probably is why. You can be allergic to one cat and not another depending on their skin pH. Huh. It's related to skin acidity? Huh. I don't really need to buy random fish though. I have like all of the fish. These are the only fish I don't have other than the new event fish. Which I can't get because this event sucks. Ugh. I just want... I'm honestly more annoyed that they made a bad event with good fish than if it was like a really bad event with really dumb fish. Like if these were just the heart fish, I wouldn't mind as much. I would mind like, well, I would still mind quite a lot because it's exploitative, but I would mind like 10% less. What is this stellar sea cow meme? What is this meme? I'm not familiar with this meme. I have no memory of this place. Your wife said I need to clean my house. Well, I did clean my house. So yeah. If she just means like the Parker fur on the floor, like that's not going anywhere. I can't not have Parker fur everywhere. It's kind of futile to do anything about that. Yeah, the fish themselves are very welcome. It's just blurg. And this business with the only one thing. Song of the Moon, like, has just lost so much relevance, unfortunately. I mean, it's still extremely important for Vitality anyway, but this sucks. Is that whale from Facebook out? I don't know what that... Oh, I think you mean they did a video of the pygmy whale things. Yeah, that's in this update. You have to actually get the update, though. The update comes in waves. Yeah, I can deal with, like, I'm bachelor, and I'm bachelor. I'm a bachelor, and for one thing, the second half of my house is not complete. They need to finish renovating, so, like, I have all of this crap that I can't really put anywhere. So, like, it's hard to keep things neat when, like, you have so much less space than you should have. And I have, like, I have actual furniture that I haven't been able to assemble because I don't have anywhere to put it. I would, like, fill rooms that I don't have space in. Why on earth do we have platypuses? They're freshwater. I mean, we have, like, penguins that never surface to breathe, and polar bears, and... Don't we have, like, a candlefish or something? Isn't one of, like, the... Oh, we got a lanternfish. Isn't, like, candles on one of the fish? Or, no, there's a thing with candles. Alright, the bukkake whale. Let's pull out the bukkake whale. Poor bukkake whale. I'm so surprised they didn't, like... make a bunch more baby fish that cost 18 billion candies. That would actually be less worse than the current event, though. The anniversary event was less bad than this. What do you mean? This is a highly scientific game with highly scientific bukkake whales. Why do you think they call them sperm whales? Platypus. Though the platypus is part of the Valentine's Day event. Because, you know, you think love, you think platypus, right? It's a joke there, but I can't make it. Because of the children's. Oh yeah, the prized walking fish axolotl thing. Are those freshwater? I assume those are freshwater. I'll never understand how they thought this whale was okay. Look at him. He doesn't fit in frame, but I mean, can I zoom? There we go. There we go. It is so hard to operate this camera with a thing. Look at that missing polygon in his mouth. Freaking cave salamander in an ocean with a crown. Are they cave salamanders? Freshwater? That's what I thought. The thing about bukkake is that if you don't know what it means, like, you have to already know what it means. So it's safe to say. Except for when the little kids Google it. Please don't. I keep, like, wanting to play the game, but I can't play the game because there's nothing to do. That's what I hate about this. I keep wanting to be like, alright, I want to grind some fish or something. It's like, nope. Just gotta wait 10 minutes. Gameplay. Wait 3 hours. Top tier gameplay. This is like This is the Star Wars Battlefront 2 of updates. Alright, the sea otter is back. I recommend not buying anything until they fix this, though. Oh man, I'm 60 gems away from finally upgrading the stupid volcanic eruption for the final time. It will make absolutely no difference, but it will feel nice to have it maxed. For no reason. Taking idle game to the max definition, yes. It's like that comic where the mom's like, do you make hentai or manga? It's like, oh, I've been telling people you make hentai. Yeah. Did I not just, like, tell you, like, 10 minutes ago? I literally cannot buy it. It is in the tank. That is all. That's all I can do. You can only buy one. I already have it. See you, Sam. Oh, man. I'm down one nostril. One of the worst things. I just have an awful nose. I can't breathe through my nose worth a damn. Which is why if you hear me mouth breathing, I'm sorry. It's just because my nose sucks and I can't breathe enough through it or I'll pass out. But yeah, my nose sucks. Even when, I guess it's the allergies, I guess. I just kind of in a constant state of allergies. Afrin. I've tried things. I did try those little nose strip things that you put on your nose when you sleep. Those kind of helped, but like, well, I thought they helped, but like, I don't know if they really do anything or they just like feel satisfying for the night, and then I don't know. It didn't seem worth the time. The money, not the time. I recall them being moderately expensive for like just things you tape on your nose. Nose tape. Afrin is addictive? Really? Huh. I'll avoid it, I guess, then. $50 tears breathing through his mouth for 5 minutes. The Pygmy Whale do other cool moves like in the Facebook thingy. It looks like they just kind of like swim together. They just kind of like bloop around. So yeah, the animation you see in Manage Fish is just the animation they'll do. No, there's no new themes. This event sucks. I mean that, like, it's really bad. And not just because there's no themes. It's I don't want to go over again why it's bad, but it's bad. I'm not sure what to say. See you, Sam. I'm not sure what to say in the guide about this dang event. I guess I'll check to see if anyone on Reddit has found any, like, more secrets. Actually, let me do that right now. Because when I left work, people were posting some stuff. Excuse me. Oh god, there's 4 levels of the stupid platypus. This event seems to be pretty much what I thought it was, which is bad. I think the intent with the thing was they're like, all right, we need to get people to spend some pearls. All of these jerkwads, they already have all of this event candy stored up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make all of that event currency completely meaningless. We're gonna make player skill completely meaningless. All you can do is wait. And if you want to not wait, you got to pay us money. And so that's what they did. And they added randomness on top of it to make it kind of suck even more. I just, ugh. I feel bad being so negative, but it's like genuinely the worst thing they've done in the game. I think I'm pretty qualified to say that, considering I make the guide and everything. Hey, horse trainer. The event currency is now pointless because you need to pay 500 every 3 hours, which is pretty easy to get. Or actually, no, it's not. It's hard to get now because they disabled the Song of the Moon bonus, which is bullcrap. Like I said, everything about this event sucks. Everything except for the fish themselves. And I kind of like the idea of the platypus going out to get things, but like all of the other stuff is bad. You level up the platypus by sending it out 30 times. Oh wait, you get everything in that level? Wait, I thought you said 30 times to upgrade. I don't know. The thing about the platypus is you can't see what the platypus will get until you send it out. And since I've already sent it out, I can't check what it gives for another hour. The whole event is one big bug. That's one way to put it. All of the other bugs from the rest of the year joined together and made this update. Also, I wonder what kind of bugs lurk in this update, because they haven't released an update without a major bug in a long time. 30 times would get you one of each thing. Oh, so it's like a fixed chance or something? I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse. I guess it makes it better. Randomness is never good, frankly. The max number of each thing in that category. Oh, so you do... Huh. Weird. I guess as long as if it's not like truly random and you don't get duplicates beyond like a certain amount, I guess it's slightly less bad, but that's still 90 hours of waiting. Or actually it's 30 sessions of 3 hours. Like you can't just wait 90 hours without playing the game. You have to check every 3 hours, which is not going to happen because humans sleep. Or so I have read. We just wait for them to release an event with the big bug. They've released big bugs and things that like aren't even like major updates. Like that expand bug came out of nowhere. I do not need any more 2017 non-sized fish at all. Agreed. I only really want the bow whale. I don't know why I didn't get more of the, or not whale, the whale shark. I really like that. Ah, happy to help. I've been meaning to re-record that hidden fish video because the audio quality is so bad. Thank you for suffering through that. I'm so sorry. I didn't know how to record on my computer for mobile games at that point, so I had to record it on my phone mic. And my phone mic, like all phone mics, is garbage. Like, it's not even a cheap phone or anything. It's a Nexus 5X. It's pretty good. But phone mics are just terrible. I mean, there's only so much you can do like, you know, physical size is a factor with microphones, but dang. I just find it so funny that phones, the worst things that phones are great at everything except being a phone. Phones are great at being a web browser. They're great at being a video player. They're great at being, like, game things. But at being phones, phones suck. Phones are the worst phones that have ever phoned. The countdown bug. I'm not sure which countdown bug. There's been a lot of bugs. But their final event should be a 404. Blue screen of Death Sharks. I would actually love like an error glitch theme thing. I love like, I'm a huge fan of dot hack and like glitch worlds and like stuff like that. But yeah, I'll probably do a re-record. The thing with the hidden fish is I was waiting for them to release the last of the fusion fish, but that's going to take a while because they have to wait. Like they only release one major update a month. So it'd be next month at the earliest, and they probably will do the spring event next month. And I'm thinking maybe I will just do just the regular fish in one video and like a second video later on that has all of the fusion fish. I don't know. How do you buy the 2017? You just get the 2017 ones at random from the platypus, I guess. Everything just comes with the platypus. Like, all you do in this whole event, that's why I've been complaining. All you do is you send out the platypus for 3 hours, and you pray. You pray to sweet baby Jesus. It's 8 pounds, 7 ounces. You pray that you get back a thing that you like. And if you don't get a thing that you like, you just have to send it out again for 3 hours. And that's the whole event. Just waiting for 3 hours. The movie. It's a shame. Hello? Are you why I have allergies, Parker? Explain yourself. Explain yourself. And the thing with the allergies is I don't get like... Can you even get hand allergies? I mean, my hands touch Parker the more than any part of me, you know? I don't get like itchy hands or anything. I don't know. I'm not an allergist. It's just my nose and eyes. Sweet baby Jesus isn't gonna help us. Yes. The $10 platypus is just a second platypus to send out, but it only takes 1 hour instead of 3. It's... bleh. Yes? Yes? Hello? Can you hear him? He's a chatty boy. What do you want? I'm petting you. I am petting you. What are you protesting? Oh, you want the belly pets? Yes. Oh, this is a good time to mention. When we get to $200 a month on Patreon, I will purchase a. I will get a webcam for Parker, so we can stream with Parker Cam, live Parker Cam. Yes. Yes. So if you want, we're more than halfway, by the way. I think we're at like 140 bucks. And every dollar counts on Patreon, by the way. It doesn't matter if you can't give a lot. In fact, the $1 patrons I kind of appreciate almost more, because like somebody that actually sticks with it on the $1 pledge for like over a year, that's worth it. That's worth more than somebody who gives like $10 one time. Like, so that $1, it really does matter. Plus you get Parker pictures. You get this fluffy butt who's mewing in your face. You get pictures of him every month. In fact, I just sent out the February ones. Was that today? I don't remember what day it is. It's been a hell of a couple months, actually. But it's been a hell of a week. No, like a webcam thing, not like a GoPro. It will be a fairly cheap, like, webcam sort of deal, not something super expensive. I do need to get a good camera at some point, though. Maybe I'll make that a higher patron goal. But I do want to get a better camera for Parker videos, because I just kind of use my phone at the moment. Ugh, Parky, please. Ugh, tail! He likes to whip his tail in your face. Strap a GoPro on Parker. I think he would just immediately break it. Cats do not like things on them. I got these soft paw things for Parker, these like claw sheath things. He removed them within a day. They were glued on too, or something like that. You like put some kind of adhesive thing and it like sticks to the claw, but no, he got them off. So we don't do those anymore. Parker, please. He has a very fluffy tail. If you've got suddenly tail in your face, it's okay, Parker. That's just phone. Who the hell? I have no. This is from my local area, but I have no idea who this is. I'm not gonna pick that up. Is there any positives about this update? The fish themselves are good. Parker, please. The actual fish that you can get are good. I like the fish. Like, we got the Pygmy right whales. We got Yeti crab. The mimic octopus is my favorite. The fish themselves are good, but just how you get them is really bad. The platypus is cute too, yes. It's got the wrong tail. Whatever. Alright, the second half of that Animal Crossing Pocket Camp event started. Speaking of bad events, I hate how they split the garden events into 2 things in Pocket Camp. It means you only have like 3 or 4 days for the second half, and you just gotta rush it. And it's the harder part of the event, too. You have less time to do the hard part. That's rude. I don't think time limit events should take less, or should have less than 2 weeks in mobile games, personally. Or non-mobile games, really. I don't think there's a valid reason for them to be that short. Like a week or less. Like, what if you're on vacation? What if you're busy? You know? You should have a fair amount of time to do the thing. Yeah, the poor platypus. This is actually a beaver. Actually, I think beavers have different colored tails, too. It's a groundhog, okay? It's a groundhog that put on flippers and sewed, Sue, I think, would be the past tense. They sue sewed? Whatever. A little duck bill on his face. He's just a groundhog. Are platypi the ones that are poisonous? Or is that echidnas? I know they both lay eggs. Wait, do echidnas lay eggs? What am I thinking of? I think they do. Yes, echidnas lay eggs. They're in the same... Are they in the same species? Yeah, monotremes. That's what they're called. Monotreme order of egg-laying mammals. I think it's just echidnas and platypi. Or is it 3 main groups of living mammals? Short-beaked echidna, a platypus, and a Stepsaz. Monotremes are traditionally referred to the mammalian, blah blah blah. Only surviving examples of monotremes indigenous in Australia and New Guinea. Blah, blah, blah. I think it's just echidnas and platypi. See, Knuckles is very strongly related to my OC, Bluckles, the platypus. Flippers, the platypus. Platypode. Oh yeah, monotreme does. It means one hole because, yeah. Is that technically a cloaca then? Because I know that's what birds have. Pluckles the platypus. Is it considered a cloaca when it's on a mammal? But yeah, I know that's what birds have. Birds are gross. Is there a reason birds are like all jerks, by the way? Other than pigeons, like all jerks. Love the OC. Best OC. My OC's dad is Sonic, and his other dad is Shadow. I hate the word cloaca. It sounds fancy, though. It sounds like something you would order at like a fancy like bar. Yeah, geese are objectively the worst birds. That's right, Parker. Ducks taste good. I never had duck. At least I don't think I've had duck. But geese are complete jerk birds. How many event fish? There's just 8 for this event, counting the in-app purchase, which is less than half of the fish from the last event. Untitled Goose Game. Oh yeah, that Goose Game looks amazing. I need to get on the press list for that. Thanks for reminding me. Hello? Hello? Why do you get off the desk when you just immediately desire to get back on the desk? Oh, I see. I guess that answers my question. I don't know why sometimes he's very talkative. Like this. And sometimes not. My stream, my bitrate has been okay. I mean, not okay, but like, I have not dropped frames in a while. Tail! I swear, I'm talking and like he waves his tail like deliberately towards my face. Share some more of my Sonic headcanons. I don't know. I should stream Sonic OC6 sometime. That was an amazing, or Sonic OC9, whatever that was. There's a game about Sonic OC, like this. Sonic. What was it called? Hold on. I think it's OC7. It's like based on yeah. Hold on.
I'm Sir Tap Tap.
No, shut up, other Tap Tap. Oh wait, you're not gonna be able to click this link because YouTube's chat thing is stupid. But search Sir Tap Tap Sonic OC7. It's this thing where like you have this weird OS 7 computer and it thinks it's a Sonic OC. And there's an amazing moment with Parker in it. Eggman Origins. Oh yeah. I meant to do a video of that. Tail, would you just stop? Why do you do this? Why do you do the thing? I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, I also have a video of Dr. Robotnik's Egg Venture too. That was a really fun video. That's actually how one of my main Discord chat people found me. So yeah, Sandopolis Zone. Yes! I yell incredulously, like the game mentions Sandopolis Zone and I hate that level. And so I yell incredulously, Sandopolis Zone! And then Parker mews from the other room. We're like, yes, it's bullshit! And then he goes, mew! Amazing. Ah! Would you not? He just like lunged his face towards my glasses. Speaking of the Discord, alright. I keep wanting to post links, but then remember that the YouTube currently hates links. If you just go to sirtaptap.com/discord, you can find my Discord if you want, by the way. We talk about the things that we talk about on this channel, like pineapples eating your mouth and Sonic OCs, I guess. You just hopped up on my desk just to leave, didn't you? Sonic OC7 hit points was just that moment with Parker. That was pretty legit. Oh man. Oh man, guys. 26 minutes until we get the second thing from the stupid event that I hate. Whew. It's gotta be worth it, right? It's gotta be worth it. Oh boy. And yeah, most of my mods that are in here are in the Discord too. I think all, at least the 3 that are here right now. Yeah, sea lions would be cool. I think, didn't they have a seal? Didn't you have to, yeah, the seal is $100. I remember that. Yeah, so there's, you're not going to see any seals because it's their $100 product. I can't believe they have $200 in-app purchases. Like, the original one was gross enough. Ugh. Will you read us a Shadow X Sonic fanfic? I don't know. I should do that as like a patron incentive. For $300 a month, I will read a Sonic X Shadow fanfic. For $400 a month, I will not read a Shadow X Sonic fanfic. Oh, that's just the Discord has limited roles for people who just joined. Anybody who's not like just a troll, we just add verified role to and you can chat. We don't actually get a lot of people that do voice chat, but yeah, don't worry about that. You'll probably, if you just be a human for like 20 minutes and you'll get a verified role. It's not a big deal. ASMR Sonic fic. Three hours of platypus ASMR. I was talking about how birds are jerks, by the way. Let me show you the final boss of birds. Oh, that's even better. Look at this bird. Unassuming, non-dangerous, right? Not a problem, right? But then, neck! Same bird. Same bird. What is this? I hate this. I hate this bird. What is this? Why is it allowed? Who allowed this to exist? I demand an explanation. Look at this thing. Anyway, get that out of here. Mr. Rosen made a cool thing. I'll see it after the stream, I guess. Why do I have... I just have my picture folder open. I have no idea why I have some of these pictures here. I have McDonald's sweet barbecue bacon burger here. I kind of want to eat this. I just ate a bunch of tacos, though, so I don't actually want to eat it. But I haven't had McDonald's in years, actually. I think the last time I had McDonald's... I think I just got a shake because I just had like a cavity or something drilled out and I couldn't eat solid foods. Oh, it's a blue heron? That was not blue. Is that what herons are? I know that name, but... Slinky neck. Bird's a descendant of dinosaurs. Yeah. I remember that stream. Yeah, I mentioned that was in a stream. That's why I have that. There was like fancy McDonald's burgers. I don't know. I was kind of tempted, though. I'm kind of fortunate in that I don't really live near any fast food stuff. So like my desire to get any kind of unhealthy, delicious fast food is lower than my laziness and resistance to get said fast food. But yeah, Mediacom sucks. What is the fish I want the most? I mean, I guess the mimic octopus, because I don't have it yet. I have, like, all of the fish, otherwise. The only fish I'm missing are 4 of the new fusion fish, pretty much all of the paid fish, and this new event's fish, so, yeah. But yeah, the auto mod, it doesn't let you talk in the we're dropping frames. I love Mediacom. They wouldn't even like tell me. I need to go and call and get a supervisor. I need to be that guy. I gotta go ask for a supervisor because the region is screwed up. Like, it's not my house that's screwed up. So like the tech couldn't do anything because like the region is just not getting the upload bandwidth that it needs. And so they're like, oh yes, the service call is completed, so you're all fine now, right? And I'm like, what? No. The whole area is screwed up, you freak. It's McDonald's a few counties away that has chandelier wood. Yeah, there's some fancy, like, highfalutin McDonald's in some places. I think they've done some, like, more modern design. Like, like a new McDonald's, like, this like, modern gray thing. Oh, we're getting Mediacom again. Wow. Okay. I don't think Mediacom wants me to finish this stream. Are we back? No? Okay. I can't wait 20 more minutes on this bandwidth. I'm sorry. Okay. If you can hear me in the VOD, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah. See y'all later. I'm sorry this event sucks, but just complain on their YouTube. Or not their YouTube, their Facebook. But yeah. Am I briefly back? No, it's still dropping. Yeah, see everybody later.